Good morning and welcome to Radio Friends on Friday, March the 8th. We're going to talk about Alzheimer's today, and this is something that at one point or another is going to affect each and every one of us, whether we become afflicted or diagnosed with Alzheimer's or we know someone. LOIS Long is with us from the Alzheimer's Association. Good to have you here.
Thank you, Paul.
I know you want to talk about caregivers, but first, before we get into that, what are the statistics? How many people will be affected by Alzheimer's?
Oh, it's just growing exponentially, and it's, I don't have the number in front of me, but we are just seeing millions of people affected by, and I like to use the word dementia because brain disorders like Parkinson's have a form of dementia. And I think what the emphasis now is to find out, get a diagnosis, so that if there's medication that can help, and there are some, start taking it for.
So early.
Yes.
Early. And if there is medication, and you say there is, by taking that medication, it will lessen the effects, right? Or slow the progress down.
It doesn't cure it. They've found nothing yet to cure it.
But someday there will be a cure.
I think there is.
Yeah.
I think there is.
Okay. Now, you wanted to advocate for caregivers of persons with dementia because caregivers at times can be totally overwhelmed when you're taking care of someone, and not just with dementia, but with any type of debilitating disease.
That's true. And I want to go back to something that was used years ago as to what are the conditions of someone who is changing in ways that they may have memory loss that leads to a condition like Alzheimer's. And the simple words were that people become disoriented as to persons they don't recognize anymore that they would have if they had a good memory.
Right.
Places, they get lost and they don't know where they are, and they want to stay home all the time where it's familiar, so they don't want to get out. And things, people put their car keys in the refrigerator, or they put things in a safe place, but it's not where that thing should go. So persons, places, and things. And when you live with a person who is confused as to those things sometimes, the caregiver becomes the reorienting person. They are the one that the person feels safe with because they are familiar. They're there all the time.
Right.
They are there 24/7. And this adds pressure to the life of a caregiver. A woman who is the cook and everything also becomes the financial person. Even say if her husband has kept the checkbook all their married lives and they're in their 70s, and suddenly she has got to take over and pay attention to what's happening with their financial situation. This is really stressful for that caregiver. People that know someone may wander. For instance, the statistics show that 6 out of 10 people with Alzheimer's will wander.
6 out of 10 people?
6 out of 10.
And they can get lost.
And you can be in the house. One of the neat gizmos that we use in regular life is called Ring Doorbell. And if anybody walks to your door on your phone, you'll have a picture, and you will be alerted. And one lady I have talked to uses this when her husband walks out the door, because she may be in the back of the house and not realize he thinks he'll take the dogs for a walk, for instance. Mm-hmm. But if she doesn't know that he's gone out, then she doesn't know to be alert for him coming back.
So this is an app that you put on your phone?
Yes.
And it will notify the caregiver?
It just rings, yes, like a doorbell.
On your phone?
Yeah. My daughter has it on her house, so it's a safety thing. If you're not at home and somebody comes to your door, because you've got a video of them.
Oh, you have a video and a sound.
Indeed. Isn't that cool?
Yeah, it is. So what is that app?
It's called Ring Doorbell.
Ring Doorbell. So you can go to the Google store
Right.
and download Ring Doorbell.
Right.
But along with that app, then you'd have to have some type of
Your
piece
phone.
of
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
but
you,
don't you
you
have to have
install the doorbell on your door just like any doorbell. And if somebody pushes it, or indeed if someone walks up, it alerts whoever's device is connected to that.
So you could have it on the inside too, so that you can see when somebody is walking to your door
Right.
from the inside and is going out.
Right.
Okay.
Isn't that cool?
It is. Okay, so
So this wandering thing, I'm saying, adds a lot of stress to persons who are responsible. And right now I have a friend who had to have knee surgery. Her husband with dementia had a problem, a medical emergency, and he was sent to the nursing home where now she is getting her rehab. But she can't be home to take care of him. And so the worry and the stress and the pressure on caregivers to be there 24/7 because they want to keep that person
Right,
safe
right.
can lead to a lot of stress. The other thing, of course, is having someone to stay with the person when the caregiver is away.
and it's important for that caregiver, no matter how much you love the person that you're looking after. If you love them, you also have to take care of yourself, because if you let yourself go, you're not going to be there for that person.
That's
it's
right.
okay. You can't feel guilty about it. It's okay to take some time out for yourself.
Yes. And there are resources, and that's why if persons want to know more about these resources, they can call the 800 number for the Alzheimer's Association, which is 800-272-3900, or
Okay.
they can go to the website, which is alz.org.
Okay, I'll give it to you again, just in case you want to run and grab a pencil and write it down. The phone number is 800-272-3900, or easy to remember, you can just go to alz.org
Right.
and look up all the information that you need. And obviously, this is something that touches each and every one of us at one point in our life. We are all going to be touched by Alzheimer's.
Probably.
Yeah, Lois Long, thank you so much for coming by. It's always a pleasure to visit with you, and I hope you will come back again soon.
Thank you.
All right? If there's something you'd like to hear or see, I'd love to hear from you. All you have to do is drop me an email. That's pepperp@missouri.edu. Have yourself a nice day. Bye-bye.